talking this time about strength training and how to lift correctly. So this is a quick video for you all to practice throughout the week. It's good to do daily, obviously build your strength and helps prevent any back injuries. So we're going to need a bowl, you're going to need a box or a wash basket or something with handles on, with some weight in there, possibly a bag of flour, a couple of tins of beans or something, just to give it a bit of weight. And we're going to start with the pole along your spine. So you're going to hold it with your hand in the small of your back and see if you can get the back of your pelvis, back of your ribs and the back of your head on the pole. If you're slightly forward flexed in your posture, you might not get your head on it, that's fine. Just have your eyes looking straight ahead if this is you. Otherwise we're here. So we're going to hold that pole there, take your feet slightly wider than hip width and turn out. And we're going to take a hip hinge. So you're going to hinge at the knees, hinge at the hips. Keep the distance where your hand is in the small of your back. Don't let that get any smaller. And then you're going to come up. So from the side, we inhale to sit down and back into our squat and exhale to come up. With this resting hand, just have it reaching down towards the floor. And just remember to bear in mind that if you can't get that arm down towards the floor, touching what you need to lift, without and lose those points of contact in your back, you shouldn't be lifting. You're just going to change hands now to ease that other shoulder. And with this resting hand now you reach to the floor. Squeeze and come up. So we inhale to hinge, exhale to come up, squeeze the glutes at the top, pressing the hips forwards. Inhale down, exhale lift. 3 more here. Notice where your hand is in the small of your back. Is that gap staying the same? Is it getting bigger? Is it getting smaller? Try and maintain it. Last one, down and come all the way back up. Good. We're going to take the pole away, but I want you to imagine it's still there. So we're going to try and maintain those 3 points of contact and bring in your weight. So here I've got a box with some handles on the side. So you can stand behind the box, feet turned out. Same again, now we're going to add the shoulders. So you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, hinge. Bend at the knees, bend at the hips, keep the chest lifted, tummy in. Grab hold of your handles, take a breath in. As you breathe out now, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So that will lift your weight slightly. Then as you exhale, tummy in, you're going to stand up. Take a breath in at the top. As you exhale, tummy in, come down. Breathe in, breathe out, tummy in, shoulders and lift. Inhale, hold, and exhale, come down. We're going to keep that going. Inhale, prepare, exhale, up. Inhale, hold, exhale, down. And again, squeeze and lift, and exhale and lower. So, notice how that weight feels. If that feels fairly easy, you want to work towards doing 15, and you want to work towards doing 2 sets of 15. So if that feels easy for you, you might want to add some more weight to your box if you're going to do this daily. Inhale, exhale, lift, last one. Inhale and exhale to come down. Good. We're going to move that out of the way now and come on up. So just remember that, how many times we go to lift something and we don't think about how we do it. We will quite often bend forwards, grab it, reaching the shoulders forwards and just hanging out through our joints and our back to lift. Let's try and stop doing that. Alright, so second exercise is our calf raises. So grabbing your pole for stability, take your feet hip width apart, so slightly closer. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to come up into a rise and lower your heels. So lift and lower. And just gently switch your glutes on so you're a bit more open at the hip. Feel that turn out. Lift and lower. We're aiming for 25 of these per day. So just to give you some idea, we're going to do those now. So I think this is 7. So you get some heat in those legs. 9. Good. And 10. Keep that going. So remember the calf acts as a second heart. It pumps blood back up through the legs, back up to the body. These are really vital to do if you've had surgery, if you've been in bed for a while, if you've been on a flight, or maybe just sitting at your desk for a long time. Just get up and do some calf raises, get that blood that's pooling in your ankles back up and around your body. So we're just going to take another 5 more. 2. Relax the shoulders. Last 2. And lift. Good. Nice and warm through those calves. And then you're going to take the pole in your right hand. You're going to knee fold, your right leg. So we're here. So you've got 2 stable bases, 1 leg lifted for our single leg calf raises. So level your pelvis off, inhale. As you exhale, come up and inhale to lower. You might want a chair or something here as well, because that's quite hard to do. So we're aiming for about 2 sets of 10 of these. They're much harder. You can have your foot on a stool as we did in class, or you can have your toe on the floor if it gets too grippy in your hips. Good, let's just take another 3. After those 25 on doubles, you'll feel this. Last one. And then lower your leg, take your pole to the other side, and we'll repeat. So take a knee fold, level off your pelvis, come up and lower. 2 and lower. We're trying to hold it at the top, but it is hard. This is my weaker side, and it's pretty obvious. 4 and down. Just come onto your toe if you need to, but don't put any weight on that resting leg. Make this standing leg do all the work. We're going to do 3 more here. If you've got a weaker side like I clearly have, you should do more on this side. Last one. And down. Good. And then we come to our lunges. So this is quite nice to stretch the calves that you just worked. So have your left foot forward, right leg back, pole in your right hand. Now remember those 3 points of contact with your pole. You can do this with the pole. You want to keep that in alignment, even if you're travelling forwards, which we are in this next one. You want to keep your spine in alignment. So we're keeping both legs straight. We're just lifting the back heel and lowering. Lift and lower. Good. We're going to do 10 of these. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do 5 knee bends each leg. So back knee bends and straightens. Pelvis and spine stay still. 3, 4, and 5. And then front knee bends. 1, everything stays the same. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we want to have the feet about 3 feet apart. If you can't do that to do your full lunge, then stick with front knee bends or back knee bends. So if you can get into this position, we're going to bend both knees and imagine you're sliding down the wall and back up. So we're going to go for 10. Down and up. Notice how I'm going straight down. Could be sliding down the wall. You could have the pole there. You're still touching those 3 points. Good. So this is 5. And 4, 3, 2. You might not go as deep as this. You might just do some little ones. Last one. Good. Bring your legs forward, shake them out. We'd like to turn around so we don't end up craning our necks the same way each time. So now we've got our right leg forward, left leg back. Holding my left hand to give it good base of support. And with straight legs first of all, we just lift and narrow that back leg. Up and down. Coming in, spine stays neutral. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more here, 9, and last one, 10. Good, and then we take a little knee bend at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and knee bend at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing else moves. 5, and then full lunge. So it could just be a little knee bend, and come back up. How low can you go? Good, so 3, pelvis stays facing forwards, and make sure you're sliding straight down with those. That spine still in neutral. Good. We've got 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Come on up. Shake your legs out. Good. So try and do those 3 things every day. Your squats, your calf raises, your lunges, and it's a really good 10-minute session to just keep you moving, especially on a day like this when you don't want to go outside because it's raining. All right, good luck.